Good morning, children. How are you? We met last Friday, right? And we finished first lesson, computer applications. I have given you a small demo class test. Next Friday, you will have a class test. Next Friday. So, prepare for the examination. Lesson 1. Next Friday, lesson 1, class test. Okay, prepare well. And today we are going to start our second lesson, computers memory. Before that, do you have memory? Yes, because then only you can remember your parents' name, teacher's name, your friend's name, your relative's name, and also you can remember and recollect the things that you have learned. Why? Because all the things that you have learned is stored in your memory. Similarly, computer is also having a memory. Today we are going to study about computers memory. Are you ready? I have some slides with me. I'll explain with that slides. Okay, children? Good. So, children, our next lesson is computer memory. So, what is memory? What is computer's memory? The amount of information stored inside a computer is called its memory. Amount of information stored inside the computer is called its memory. So, what is computer's memory? The amount of information stored inside the computer. It may be text document, it may be numbers, it may be a photo, it may be a picture, it may be a video. We store many things in our computer, right? We store our photos, we store some videos, we store some text documents, we store some Excel files. So all these are informations, and all these informations are stored inside the computer's memory. So what is computer's memory? The amount of information stored inside the computer is called its memory. Information may be of any kind, like text, numbers, pictures, videos, audios, etc. And next, computer's memory is divided into primary memory and secondary memory. Computer's memory is divided into two sections, primary memory and secondary memory. So what is memory? The amount of information stored inside the computer is called its memory, and this memory is divided into two sections, primary memory and secondary memory. First, we can consider primary memory. Primary memory is the main memory of the computer. Primary memory is the main memory of the computer. All the instructions and data that we enter to the computer is first go and stored in primary memory. All the instructions, all the commands, all the inputs first goes to primary memory. And from the primary memory, CPU collect all these data. CPU collect all these data and process it. Understand? So CPU and primary memory always keep in touch. Primary memory store all the instructions. Okay, all the instructions first goes to primary memory. From primary memory, CPU collect all these instructions and process it and gives out the result. So CPU and primary memory are very good friends. always they communicate each other, always they talk each other, and always they keep in touch with each other. So CPU collect all the instructions from the primary memory and process it and gives out result. And primary memory is the area in which data is stored for quick access by the CPU. That means CPU can easily access data from primary memory. So for that we store instructions in primary memory. But the only problem of primary memory is it is temporary. When we switch off the computer, when we shut down the computer, the content inside the primary memory will be get erased. All the instructions and data stored inside the primary memory is get erased. That is the problem of primary memory. Do you know for what primary memory is erasing all these things? Let us consider our classroom. After each period, the leaders rub the board, right? First period, teacher will come and write so many things on the board. And if the next teacher need to write on the board, we have to rub it. Otherwise, no space will be there. The same thing happen in the case of primary memory also. Primary memory has a limited capacity, and after some time the content will be full. The primary memory become full after giving some instructions. So when we are not when the primary memory is not erasing, then what will happen? Again we cannot give any instructions. Okay, if the primary memory is permanent, or it can retain the content even if we are shut down the system, then what will happen? Next time a user cannot give new commands or new jobs to the computer, because if primary memory cannot accept new jobs. So for that, after each use or whenever we shut down the computer, the content inside primary memory will be get erased. The speed, accuracy, efficiency, all things related to computer is depending upon this primary memory. Now, primary memory is divided into two sections again. So, in the beginning I told memory is divided into primary memory and secondary memory. And this primary memory is again divided into two sections, RAM and ROM. RAM stands for Random Access Memory and ROM stands for Read-Only Memory. You can see the picture of RAM and ROM here. So primary memory is again divided into RAM and ROM. Okay, RAM stands for Random Access Memory and ROM stands for Read-Only Memory. Are you clear? So first, what we discussed? Yes, the definition of memory. The amount of information stored inside the computer is called its memory. Right? First, we discuss what is computer's memory. The amount of information stored inside the computer is called its memory. And memory is divided into two sections, primary memory and secondary memory. And primary memory is the main memory and CPU access primary memory for data, and primary memory is a temporary memory. All the instructions will be get erased when we switch off the computer. Okay, CPU always keep in touch with primary memory. And then primary memory is divided into RAM and ROM. Primary memory is divided into two sections, which are they? RAM and ROM. RAM stands for Random Access Memory and ROM stands for Read-Only Memory. You can see the pictures. Only this much for today. And what you have to do is, you have to read page number 7 and 8 3 times. Page number 7 and 8 3 times. And prepare for for the examination. Next Friday, class test. Next Friday, lesson 1 class test. Okay children, bye.